All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. We got the Stuttgart Surge and the Munich Ravens starting up in a couple minutes for round two with the Rising Rhino. Round two it is. I do not sleep, RC. Welcome back, Giants fan. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, just starting up. All right, so they're taking the field. They just did the national anthems. So just about time for kickoff. Almost, almost. I think I gotta set up one more thing, and we're ready to go. Just about everything. We're not going on the green side today, but the yeah, there we go. That should be good. One more thing. What the heck? All right. Ravens will be kicking it off first to the Surge. Let's go. Cue the music. Bang. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. All right. It is in the Germany. Stuttgart Surge, the home team. I thought it was Ravens at first, but it is not. Let me just see. That is good. And that is rocking and rolling. Okay. We're good. Okay. Let me maximize the screen. All right, we're rocking and rolling. We are ready. Ravens Surge. I think the Ravens going to win this one, even though they're the away team. Still think they got this. I covered them before. I haven't covered the Surge. So first game with the Surge. They got Kandar on the Surge on this roster, which is not right. Since obviously we just covered the Condor. They have them on both rosters. Can't have that nonsense. That's just ridiculous. All right, Ravens kicking off in the white jerseys and their bluish, tealish lettering, kicking off to the Surge in their blackish jerseys with the yellow stripes. All right, all right, all right. What's up, Dr. Delay? What's going on? You thought you loved football, but this is the next level. European League of Football. It's pretty awesome, I must say. My first year covering it here in week 4. First year, let's go. It is in the 5th year for the ELF. But welcome in, Dr. Delay. Delay. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. First time I've seen you up in this hoppity boppity. Let's go. Let's kick it off. What's the delay with the kickoff? It must be because of the doc. The doc in the house. Schweiger, the kicker for the Ravens. Let's have that down. Schweiger. All right, finally we got the kickoff. Let's go into the end zone. Super long kickoff for a touchback. All right, game 2 is now underway. And then they've got the little yellow lightning bolts on the helmet. Pretty nice. Pretty nice uniforms. Cool. All right, let's go. See here. All right, there we go. Should be good. All right. So the Surge going right to left in the pistol. Hennessy out there at quarterback. The 2-1 Surge versus the undefeated 2-0 Ravens. Swings it down low, wide receiver screen. Trying to get to the outside. A stiff arm gets about 4. And tackled out of bounds. Harley on the catch and run. Harley, why is he not on the roster? This is an old roster? Hmm. This could be an old roster for the Surge. All right. Taking advantage of some downtime at work. Just scrolling. Good stuff there, Dr. Delay. Awesome. It is Sunday morning early. Where are you from, Delay? Where are you from? I'm out here in Colorado. 2nd and 6 in the pistol yet again. And hands it off up the middle. Gets about 3. So it'll be 3rd and a long 3. What we got here? Yeah, this is not right. This must be last year's roster. I got all these rosters from the same place. Hmm. All right, Hennessy takes a snap, swings it down low, first down, out to the 43. Ayewo. Ayewo coming through the running back, number 0. Yeah, because they don't have the condor. Yep. So something's wrong with my roster. All the other ones are right. This one's off. Is that a Colts jersey that you see? It is indeed. I'm a huge Colts fan. Huge Colts fan. Born in Pennsylvania. Gotcha. Texas. And runs in the middle to the 47. So first down for the Surge. Let's go. Steelers fan. Okay. All right. All right. Let me fix that screen a little. There it is. Yes, I cover all the Colts games, overseas games, primetime games, and whatever else I can cover for the NFL as well. 2nd and 7 for the Surge. This is going to be annoying if this is not fully updated. And hands it off up the middle. Ayewo getting stuffed, losing a yard. 2nd and 11. Oh, sorry. 3rd and 8. Not 3rd and 8. Yep. I had tons of bobbleheads and McFarlanes and starting lineups behind me, which it's hard to tell because I'm in Munchkin mode. But on the vertical side, it's a little bit easier. Usually, I have a bigger screen, but this works with the ELF right now. Stuttgart Surge. The Ravens roster is good, but the Surge might be off. Throws it down low, hits his man. Does he get both feet in? Oh, they're saying the catch. No, incomplete going to Geyer. Geyer, so that one's legit, but he only has 1 foot in. They're saying incomplete. Geyer thinks he has it, but it's 4th down at the moment. We'll see. We shall see. That's close. He might have tapped the toes. Depends on when the ball hits the hands. It's really hard to tell in real time. Bing. Oh, he tapped that in there. That's going to be a catch. That looks like a first down to me. So the Surge are challenging. I think he tapped his toes. That should be a first down. Nice tap by Lewis Geyer. So this should be good. You'll sub. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dr. Delay. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. You're entering the YouTube broadcasting scene this year. What are you going to be covering, Delay? Been doing baseball, but of course, ready for football. Yeah, football is really tough for the NFL. There's so many streamers that do it, you hardly get any push. I've done it 2 years for the NFL, and I'm going to be doing my 3rd year. It's like they're just starting to push my content for the CFL, for the Canadian Football League. But baseball, I got a bunch of fellow streamers that do baseball, and they get a good crowd. So baseball is pretty good there, Delay. So you're gonna be covering football, but yeah, who do you cover in baseball? Because let's see, we got an Orioles streamer, Philly streamer, Mets streamer, and Red Sox streamer. Yeah, so those are the 4 guys that are in my little network. So yeah, it looks like he toe taps it down the sideline at the 42 of the Ravens. That should be a first down for the Surge. Looks good to me. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Colts. I think that's a catch to me. I think this should be overturned by the Zebras. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the sub. One more. I can't hear what he's saying. The mic is not working. Give us the signals. Someone say it's a catch. All right, now he signals first down. Bam. That's all I can get out of that one. So first down, Surge. Come on, he should be giving us the signals because the mic's not working. So that's the flaw for the ELF over here. 6-4 Sinner. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Jeez Louise. He still has not lost a set. That is wild. Wild. And the Surge handed off up the middle. Nothing there for a Yewo. Is that a Yewo? Looks like zero. Schmid on the stop. Looks like that was Hunter. Might have been a 2. I couldn't tell. They didn't show me. Let me see the replay. Yeah, that is number 2. That looks like Hunter. Yep, Kai Hunter on the run. Not a Yewo. All right, 3.5 minutes into the first, no score. Second and 9er. Throws it down low, hits his man juking, and drives for a first down to the 33. Nice. What was that? Yemheld? Yep, I don't have him on my roster either. The fullback, it seems. Not the tight end. Man, oh man. I got a few guys not on my list. It's going to make this one tough. All right, at the 31, first and 10. Let's go. Swings it down low and incomplete. Oh, yeah. See? Was that Ihorn? Who was that? Miranda. Miranda, the tight end. Miranda. See? This roster. This is the only one that's off out of all my rosters. Miranda. Okay. So second and 10. He wasn't ready for that one. Swings it up top into the flat. And running downfield. Gets about 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. So Yewo on the catch and run. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Work ramped up. Ooh, doing the Pirates. Okay. Bounce around to a lot of teams. You listen to the subs pretty much? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. I'll sub you back in a little while, Dr. Delay. I'll sub you back. The doc in the building. 3rd and 1, sneaks in the middle, grinds for 3 and a first down. Bang. First down for the Hennessy. Hennessy coming through. All right, all right, all right. Dr. Delay. I will not forget the name. I will find you and sub up later on. The heck? Runs in the middle, inside the 20 to the 13. Gets about 6 yards on the run. The Yewo? The Yewo on the carry. We don't have any Pirates in our little network. Ooh, Yewo's looking limping off a little bit. It should be fine. Should be fine. Pirates. Interesting. I don't do baseball because I cover way too much football. Shotgun. They're resetting. The Surge. Reset. Hennessy. Reset. Battle for Germany. That's right. Munich. Stuttgart. Runs it. Adjusts. Gets the first down to the outside. Can he get in the end zone? Into the end zone he goes. Surge. Strikes. Hunter into the end zone. Touchdown time. Let's go. Boom. Surging it. Bang, bang, bang. Germany goes nuts. They're going to go nuts anyway. Boom. 12-yard touchdown run by Hunter. What's going on, Magic Man? The Pirates are bad. I'm in Colorado. The Rockies are even worse. So, yeah, but I don't have enough time to do baseball. I'm trying to really push a football channel. Man, oh man. Ship them up this early. I should have a lady here. I do not. I have lady football. Lady football here. And my Rhino. What's going on, Magic Man? Definitely taking the advice that I have as well. I have 2K plus, so I'm doing something right. Yeah, these the baseball streamers though. They got more than me. They got a lot of subs doing baseball. So if you're consistent with baseball, you can build up a following because they got 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers. But you got to be consistent. You got to call all those games. You got to keep covering those Pirates games, even if they're trash. You still just got to keep going, and then the subscribers just they come, and people just keep watching. So yeah, and then the Orioles fan that just started last year is up at just about to hit 3,000. So baseball is big for streaming. It's big. So keep pushing your Pirates stuff, man. Cover all the Pirates games, and then you could do other things as well. But stick to one team and just crush it. So, and then you could do the Sunday Night Baseball if you want, or if it's a day off of the Pirates, you can cover a different game. But really push the Pirates. That's my opinion. That's what I would do from what I'm seeing what these other baseball streamers are doing. Lady football. She's been with me forever. 7-0 Surge on top. The Ravens get the ball for their first time. Just about 6 minutes into regulation time. They only got one level at this stadium, but it's pretty packed out at the one level. Not bad, not bad. Lady football. I like that. Lady football. Let's see. Yeah. All right. There it is. Trying to make sure that that is good. Should be Surge Cola. It is not Surge Cola. It is definitely not Surge Cola. Oh, Vince. Oh, Magic Man. Telling someone to cover every Pirates game. Uh, it's akin to torture. Oh, man. Ah. You want me to cover all the Rockies games to counter that? You've done 21 Pirates games and 22 other random games. The Pirates support is at an all-time low. It hurts. I get it. It hurts. Returning from the 13 past the 20, left to right. There goes the Ravens to the 30-yard line and rolled over. Let's see what the Ravens can do if they can strike back. It's rough stuff, man. But yeah. Well, if you're going to cover tons of games, keep covering them. I mean, as long as you're covering something and you're consistently covering a lot of baseball, it should work. But these guys like the Phillies, play-by-play with JJ, bam, gets tons of Phillies fans. George on Sports gets tons of Mets fans. Thomas Fitzpatrick gets a bunch of Red Sox fans. Orioles Birdwatchers gets a ton of Orioles fans. Under center. Offside formation. Pitches it down low. Gobbled up. Loses yard back to the 29. Bam. Rodney on the run. Going the wrong way. Rodney on the run. Ooh, bacon. Bacon in the oven. I want some bacon. I got to make some lunch after this. We got to make it through this game. Then I got to set up some lunch and set up my UFL streams. All right, 2nd and 11 for the Ravens. And Tabor pitches it up top, and he loses another two. Jeez Louise. Rodney, 2 carries, -3 yards. Wilson on the stop. If I cover the Rockies, we can get some most losses history. What up, Max? Oh, the UFL game. I'm like, UFO game? What up, Max on the vertical side? Yep, we got to wait till 3. We got to wait till 3. We'll get there. And they blow this one dead. Is it a false start on the offense? Yeah, 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock Eastern time, Max. Bring him back, bring him back, bring him back. 5 more yards. 3rd and forever. You may have to shift the strategy. You're doing every Pittsburgh and Steelers and Pitt game. Yep. That's what you should do. But NFL is really tough. That's why I'm covering all these other leagues. It's hard to break through the NFL. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, RC, we're back. You're a burning ham fan. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. They'll be fine. They'll do okay. Swings it down low and they lose another 2. Jeez Louise, the Ravens are getting thrashed. Moore on the catch. Son Moore, number 16, but loses 2. So 3 plays, they lose like 6 yards and a 5-yard penalty. And there's another flag out there. They're going to go back some more? The Ravens really going the wrong way. Really. Why is that? Let me fix that screen a little. There we go. Okay. The birds ran over their coffee again. They snatched your cup of joe and took off. Angry birds. Face mask on the Ravens, and they're going back even further. Jeez Louise. Hopefully the Ravens get thrashed this year. Yeah, with Lamar Jackson, they're always in it. What up, Carl? Welcome in. Another one of my mods showing up to the party. Up early for the tennis. Oh, the cameraman doesn't even show it was a ball punt. A ball punt. Holy crap, it's going to be a touchdown for the Surge. The cameraman doesn't even show it. We couldn't even see it. I got to see the replay. It was off camera. All right. Takes the snap and right through the middle, bang, blocks it at the goal line and recovered by the Surge easily in the end zone for a touchdown. Jeez. Easy peasy. That was Engel that recovered that in the end zone. Engel for the touchdown, 13-0 Surge. Unbelievable. Put 6 more on the board. Oh, the Lions won. Yeah, they took down the Panthers. I could have covered that game, but I figured the game that I covered would be a lot better. I thought the Lions were going to get blown out because the Lions were winless and they beat the Panthers, which is crazy. Extra point up and good, 14-0. 14-0. Surge on top. You can't get much of a worse start than that for the Ravens. The Surge drive down the field, score a touchdown. 3 plays, all 3 of them negative yards for the Ravens. Then they get 2 penalties, sending them back. Then they punt out of the end zone, blocked, recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. It's got to be one of the worst starts out there ever for any team. That is horrendous. Ice, baby. All good there, Max and Morgan. Fans of any team, you got to show your pride. Live it up. You're a washed-up tennis player, just starting back up USTA. Oh, the Lions are 2-2 now? Oh, I thought they were 0-3. I thought they were 0-3. So they were 1-2? Okay, 2-2. The Prague Lions. All right, returning from the 14, past the 20, left to right, breaks the tackle at the 30, and then gets smashed down. All right, all right, all right. I can't see his name. Can't see his name on his jersey. Coleman? I think it was Coleman on the return. The angry Canadian. Oh, you're going to join the military. Much respect to you there, Canadian. Much respect. Not an easy thing to do. Daniel Jones and Richardson. Jones is probably going to get the start because Richardson's missing a bit of mini camp and training camp. So he's injured right now. He hurt his shoulder. So it's probably going to be Daniel Jones. That's my guess. The Lions, their team on the rise. All right. Yeah, they smashed the Panthers too. Injury still hasn't improved their game. I think she got worse. Getting unacceptable. Had all off season. She is a master of the rebounds. She had more turnovers than points the other day. There was 4 turnovers and 3 points. He went from laid off to a retail job to joining the military. Good luck there, Canadian. Good luck. I wish you the best, my man. All right, shotgun. Plenty of time. Throws it down the sideline on 1st and 15. Gets about 11 on that reception. Come on, got to show these jerseys, man. These cameramen are killing me. Yeah, the rebounds, they love it. They love it. You got that. I can't see. Is that Stanley? I think it was Stanley up top. 2nd and 4. It was a 9-yard reception. And rolling to the outside. Russell Tabor on the run. Gets the first down. Gets the 6er. Gets it. Tabor coming through. Reese bounds. Yeah, Williams can catch touchdown passes too? You would like to think so. You got to watch all those things on social media. The me bounds. Classic. She invented the me bound. I almost had a chance to take her in fantasy WNBA. I had the 12th pick out of 12, and she was taken 11th. I thought I was going to get her. Glad I didn't. But, yeah. I'm 2-0 in the WNBA so far. Tabor calling a timeout for the Ravens. Looks like the end of the Showboats and the Roughnecks for the UFL. They're relocating. Probably get 2 relocated teams, and then are we going to get 2 new teams as well? So 2 relocations and 2 new ones? The Bears are going to go 14-3? Yeah, right. And the Colts win the Super Bowl this year. 14-0 Surge to start this game. Snowman got injuries instead. Yep. Snowman, thank you, Snowman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. RC knows. Are you going to win this week, RC? Oh, I think you're going to win. You're going to go 2-1 because you got McCool, and McCool doesn't have Caitlin Clark. So you got lucky with that this week because McCool's team is pretty strong. Low snap, hands it off, stiff arm to the face, gets back to the line and fights his way for 1, maybe 2 to the 42. It'll be 2nd and 8. Rodney on the carry. Good luck, Canadian. Good luck. You got this. Stay strong, my man. Stay strong. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Whew. 5 minutes left in the first. Ravens got to put something together on this drive. Takes a snap, only rushing 3. Tabor wants to run, wants the 2 defender, rolling out the other way. pointing deep, and runs it for about 4, and it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Ravens. He's quick. He's quick, man. You're gonna go undefeated the rest of the way? You might. You could. It's possible. There's a few bad teams in our league and a few good teams. I think it's like you, McCool, Fitzy, and me are the top 4 of 12. So the 4 of us have the best teams. Vince. Hilarious, hilarious. Takes the snap. No running back. Wants to run it. Tabor throws in the middle. Intercepted. Bad pass. Picked up. Return down the sideline. Still on his feet. Could be. He goes out of bounds. Almost gone. Interception. Flapping his arms. Let's go. He's got wings. Is that Cimarron Wilson? Is that Wilson? Is that Wilson? Terrible pass there by Tabor. He wanted to run it, forced it. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Ravens? Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Ravens? Oh, it was on the sideline. What? Oh, trying to get it to the tight end, Okonkwo, but terrible pass. Terrible. Terrible. Surge inside the 20, in the danger zone. What a terrible start for the Ravens. Brutal. At the 12-yard line, right to left, hands it off in the middle. No gain. No gain for the Surge. That was a Yawo back out there. I told you he'd be fine. He's fine. Fine, fine, fine. All right. 3.5 minutes left in the first. Surge. Crushing it so far. Looking to add to their lead. Motion down low in the pistol. Fakes the handoff. Go to the end zone. He's got a man off the fingertips in the corner. Incomplete. Oh. Go to Harley. Going to Harley. Almost a touchdown. Ooh, just a little bit too far. A little bit too far there by Hennessy. Ah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So close yet so far. So close yet so far. The Surge calling a timeout. Play clock was winding down. He's joining our military. Classic. Classic. The 2-0 Ravens versus the 2-1 Surge. The Ravens are not playing like they're undefeated, that's for sure. Surge in it. Just off his fingertips. Almost. Almost there, Harley. Almost. Mission free subs. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate it, man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Going down low to the 7 and chop down. Only gets half the distance. Going to Miranda with the grab. And they'll probably settle for a short field goal. Miranda. All right, a little field goal from the 16, 26-yarder from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. And they got it. Yeah, the terrible. They have horrendous coverage of field goals. Horrendous, but nails it for 3 more. Let's go. Surge 17, Ravens, a goose egg. Workers wrapping up, gotta go. Appreciate it. Check you out later. Enjoy the work time. Thanks for the entertainment. Have a good one. I'll be here all day. 4 streams today, man. 4 streams. What up, Dead Studio? Go Rhino, go Rhino, go. Go Rhino, go Rhino, go. Yeah. Too much football today. Way too much football. Just it's not too much. It's just the right amount. Appreciate the support, Delay. Hopefully, we get a big crowd for both playoff games in the United Football League. Hopefully. First quarter winding down. The Ravens. Rough stuff. Rough stuff. We're turning it from the 12 left to right. Here comes the Ravens past the 220. 224-yard line, chop down. Not a good return. Not good there by Coleman. He's an American. Come on, go straight ahead. Tries to get all the way outside up top. Can't get there. All right, so they start their own 224. Turn down for what? Come on, Ravens. Get something going. Embarrassing. See what you got, Tabor. Do it with your leg. Hands it off up the middle. Squeezing through to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Rodney on the run, Mr. Double Threes. Should have said tough, rough first quarter for Rodney and Tabor, the whole Ravens team. We got a Pirate stream, nice, lined up, and the second UFL one as well. Yep. I'm covering both those UFL games too. There, Dr. Delay. One to the middle, first down, out to the 41. There we go, Ravens. Moving the chains. Rodney does it. It's gonna be a busy day for the Doc. Work and 2 streams. Good luck. Good luck. There we go. Deuces. Swings it down low into the flat. First down again. Rodney coming through. All right. Ravens put something together. 111 and counting in the first. Nice pass there. Tabor, Rodney, flat. First down. All right. Get Rodney cooking. Cooking now. Let's go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Uh-oh, shotgun running back to the right. Inside the Surge territory. Gets about 4 on the run to the 41, 3 to the 42, and there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. All sides on the defense. Take the yards. Take the yards. First and 5er at 40. Let's go. What does the potato with a special set of skills say? Taken, going all Taken style. It's going to be bad. It's an RC joke. I'm going to get the booze ready. I'm getting the booze ready. RC. All right, all right, all right. End of the first quarter. In a moment. Pump fake goes to the top. The receiver slides down and incomplete. It would have been bad news anyway if that was a good pass. So hear that, Canadian. I don't know who you are or what you want. I don't have money, but I will find you and I will peel you. It was worse than I thought. It was definitely worse than I thought. Some of yours are okay, but that's brutal. Brutal. I do love me some Taken, but yikes. And runs it down low, jumping over, bam, and smashed down. Very, very close to a first down. Rodney got about 4.5. They might give it to him, though. It's a good take on the great movie. It's a take on the movie Taken. It is definitely a take. I don't know about good take on the movie Taken. Oh, no, they was just short of first down. They sneak it up the middle. Now they should have it. Close. Didn't get much there as the first quarter winds down. Did they give him the first down? It should be. Should be. Oh, they're replaying third down, and that's the end of the first. 17-0. Surge on top. I don't know what the penalty was. Couldn't hear him because the mic is not working. So I don't know what he said, but it's the end of the first, and they're going to replay the down. So it's either 3rd and 1 or probably like 3rd and 6 if they destroyed the Ravens for a 5-yard penalty. Get under the bed and shout out everything you see. Good movie. I seen the first one, the second one. I think there was a Taken 3, but I think I was gonna watch it and I fell asleep. Is there 3 Takens or is there only 2? There's 3, right? I fell asleep on the third one years ago. It's been a while. When did those movies come out? This movie's been out for a while. I'm gonna say the third one came out in 2002, 2013. I don't know if there is 3 Takens because I fell asleep on one of them and I haven't seen it. Maybe there is only 2 Takens. I don't remember. There is a Taken 3 with Forest Whitaker. Yeah, I fell asleep on that one in the beginning. So I haven't seen that. I need to see that one. What year did that come out? I'm saying 2013. Could be 2014. I'm going to say 13. Liam Neeson and Forest Whitaker in the third one. I don't see that out anywhere on any of the streaming services. I would watch that. I like those. There's jobs everywhere, all over, says the Vince. All right, so it's 3rd and 1, actually. So there was no penalty. So the Ravens now going right to left to start the second quarter. Get it, Ravens. Make it interesting. You despise the third film? Ruh-roh. 3rd and 1. Oh, goes on the center. Tabor sneaks it up the middle. Doesn't get much, but I think he should have it. Gets about half a yard and should have it. Man, that was close. Close, close, close. Yeah. Now. All right, first down at the 35. Go Ravens, go Ravens, go. Get some points on the board. You got goose egged in the first. You let up 17. Brutal start. It could most likely only get better from here. Most likely. Hands it off up top, getting to the side. Is that Rodney for 8? Rodney for 8. Nice. And goes out of bounds. 33 on the run, 33 on the tackle. Joining the Canadian military is the safest thing you could do. Easy, Magic Man, easy. Oh, they took out his ex-wife in the third film for no reason at all, just to push the plot forward. Lazy writing. Yep, that's what they got to do. Wants to go deep, going up top. He's got a man wide open. Bang! Touchdown! Boom! Stanley and his cup. Boom! 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 Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 17-6. Ravens on the board. Wide open. Wide open. Flying high. That's their main guy. And they don't cover him. Stanley for 6. That's what they do, RC. It's what they do. Trying to make it a 10-point game with this extra point. Snap, hold, kick. And, oh, did he shank that? No good. Wide left. Man, these kickers are brutal out here in the ELF. Brutal. Facts on top of facts, Magic Man. Yeah, Liam Neeson, he plays the same character in like 27 different movies. Memory and whatever else. Any movie, it's like another version of Taken. And the judo chop. The first one was really good, though. The first one was good, and then it spiraled out of control. They're like, you know what? This is all he can do. He's got one move. He's got one move. He's like, one move. That's it. Chopping people in the neck. Judo chop. Oh, man. And hunting down people. All right. Kicks into the end zone for a touchback for the Surge. Canada's are known for their park rangers. I don't know, man. I don't know. The park rangers. So Sinner won the first set. How is set 2 going for the men? He can't lose this guy. He doesn't lose. That's how dominant he is. Didn't lose a set, and we're in the finals. If he sweeps Alcaraz, wins in straight sets, that's crazy. Hennessy swings it down low to the 35 on the catch and run. Harley Jr. coming through. He's the main guy there for the Surge. Main receiver. What up, gaming boy? What's happening? Welcome in on the vertical side. If the one move works, keep it going. Good morning, Rhino Nation. He's got one move, and it works. Swings it down low again. First down, 11 yards on the catch and run there by Harley. Harley and Harley. One move, and it works again. The gaming boy knows. Rise and shine. You're up early, gaming boy. I'm up early. We're all up early. They're known for park rangers, moose, and syrup with the side of beaver. All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Surge at the 46er. Hands over the middle and only gets about 3 to the 49. Yawo. on the carry. And sometimes hockey. A lot of hockey. Mostly hockey. Yeah, football time it is. This is round 2 of the ELF. We got 2 games of UFL later, which will probably be working. Probably be working. And throwing it down low, incomplete. Welcome in, Mighty Horse. Let's talk about football, food, or movies. Otherwise, you are gonzo. But welcome in on the vertical side. Third and 7 for the Surge. Can the Ravens start to clamp down as they're down by 11, 17-6? All right, can they stop them on third down? Force a punt, dropping back in coverage as a linebacker. Rushing 4 on the stun, bobbled and through his hands, incomplete. Ooh, Miranda with the drop through his hands. Through his hands. A Raven defender goes down. Going down. He's going to need some medical attention. Oh, he went head into the knee. No. Yeah, his head went into the knee. He hit him. So that's going to need some attention. Not good for business. It's football time. Make sure you smash that like button, follow button, and subscribe button wherever you're watching on the YouTube fronts, vertical and horizontal sides, rising Rhino everywhere. 4th and 7 for the Surge. Sub it up, 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 up. Smashing free subs. The car knows the way. The mods know the way. This is the way. They'll be punted away about their own 39-yard line. The Colts have a better situation than the Steelers do. That's not saying much. That's not saying much at all. Man. How about the Browns quarterback situation? Pickett, Watson, Flacco, Sanders, and who's that guy? Gabriel. Is he from the Ducks? From the Ducks? Hello, side. Welcome in. Welcome over. Any good games on national TV outside the Pacers and Thunder? Yeah, the UFL playoffs. Defenders, Battlehawks, and the Panthers Stallions. Playoffs, baby. You missed the NFL. All right, RC. You brutal, RC, brutal. Well, Vince loves his Flacco. Flacco's going to be the starter if he makes the team. He's lined up to start, but he could be the first one out the door. Are they going to get rid of Watson and Pickett? That'd be crazy. Basically, team of quarterbacks. A team of quarterbacks. What time do the UFL playoffs come on? 3 and 6 Eastern time. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Why are they waiting so long to punt it away? It's still 4th and 7. They're just taking their sweet time. What time is it for me? It's 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock Rhino time. 3 and 6 Eastern time. And punts it away. Boom. And gets it at the 16, going right to left. The return by the Ravens. Going up top. Trying to juke him and gets to the outside. It works. Follows a block and gets out of bounds. Tackled out of bounds at the 34. Decent return. Made something happen. Made something work there. That was that more on the return. Walking on sunshine. Whoa, what is this? Personal foul on the Ravens on the return. Brutal. They had a good return, but womp. Ooh, blindside block. That's what it was. Make or break season for Trevor Lawrence. Now that he has the Hunter, Lawrence is a bust. You wanted Lawrence to be great, Mr. Clemson. He had so much potential. The he hurt himself, or they hurt him when they said he's the best prospect since Andrew Luck. So there you go. That's what did him in. You guys get it. The best prospect coming out of college since Andrew Luck. And this is what happens to Trevor Lawrence. Good. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Hands it off up the middle from the 11 to the 15. 4 yards on the run there by Rodney. So instead of having it at the 34, they have it at their own 11, thanks to the personal foul. Bow, 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 bow. What up, Hood? What's going on the vertical side? Let's get Hood. Let's get Hood. Rhino Nation. All right, second and sixer for the Ravens in the shotgun. Tabor hands it off up the middle for 2 to the 17. Third and 4 coming up. It was the next Peyton Manning. That was a bad omen, apparently. I thought they said the best prospect since Luck, and that crushed them. Pressure on top of pressure. Got to perform as a rookie when you're that highly touted. Shotgun takes a snap, swings it up top into the flat. Got to break a tackle. Does, but the second guy gets him. Only gets 2 to the 19. And it'll be 4th and 2, and the Ravens have to punt it away. Thanks for the likes there, Hood. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's the Roland Garros going? Is Alcaraz going to win set 2? Or is he getting run over the Sinner way? Yep, they got to punt it away. 5 minutes into the second, 17-6 Surge on top. Ravens got to punt it back to Stuttgart. Boop, that one's not blocked. Short kick, bounces at the 46, scoops it up at his own 44, returning it down low past midfield to the 45. Harley on the return. 45 of the Ravens. If he plays the Chargers every playoff, he's definitely the next Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck's the worst. He's the worst. He's the worst. He's the worst. The worst. Didn't even win Offensive Rookie of the Year. What did he win? A big foot in the. Never mind. Right up. No, never mind. The Surge going left to right, hands it off, gets about 4 on the run. Oyewo. 5-4 Sinner with Alcaraz serving. All right, so they're still on serve. Djokovic was able to break Sinner, I think, twice, but still couldn't even get one of his sets. Crazy. Pretty intense how good Sinner is. Monday Well, first down to the 33. Let's go, Hennessy. Bang. Hennessy on the sneak. Liking it. First down, Surge. Hand off on the run option to Hunter at the middle, and Hennessy around the outside, running down low. No more Andrew Luck talk. He's the worst. Words from the Rhino. It's true. It's true. He's the worst. He's the worst. Shuck, I hate him so much. I hate him. I can't stand him. I can't forgive him. I can't do it. I'm still salty after all these years, these 7 rough years from the Colts, as the Surge run it up the middle with Hunter for a few. Let's go, Ravens. You got this. Go, 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 go. The Surge are driving on the field with good position, trying to extend to the 11-point lead. They're at the 29, second and 6. Takes the snap, hands it off. Gets about 5. It'll be third and a long one, third and 2, perhaps. Whew. Uwo again on the carry. Doing all the work, Uwo. Doing all the work. He was worse than Jeff George? Yes. At least they knew what they had with Jeff George and shipped him out right away. Sneaking up the middle for a first down. Gets the 1.5 yards. Jeff George. I'm still going to find the Jeff George jersey just to have one of those. We got to find the Jeff George Colts jersey. At least Jeff George's was more short-lived, and they moved on double quick. But Luck hung around and screwed him over with so much potential. At least Jeff George, all he had was a rocket arm, but no potential. He couldn't do a darn thing. Luck could do some damage. You won the run, loses about 2. It'll be second and 12. Second and 12. You take Jeff Garcia. He played with more heart. Had a CFL career, and he had a fairly decent NFL career after it went like Montana to Steve Young to Jeff Garcia. I mean, he was nowhere near to their level, but he was serviceable for the Niners. He's got plenty of time to pass over the middle. Makes the grab for the touchdown in the end zone. Let's go. Swimming it around. It's Harley again for another touchdown. Bang. Bang. Right in the kisser. Harley coming through yet again. Wide open over the middle. Deep post. Got him. 23-6. 23-6. Surge on top. Snap, hold, kick, bang. Did they block that? They blocked that. They came through and said, pow. No extra point for you. Boom, boom, boom. 23-6 it stays here in the second quarter with 6 minutes left. Boom. Oh, they go radio silent in my ear. They're like, shh. Extra point was blocked. Zero offsides. No, around the outside. Blocked it. 23-6. Back to a 17-point lead. Run away with this one. So far, so good for the Surge. So far, so good. Getting hungry. I must have another little snack at halftime. Then I'll have my lunch after the game. Need to have a cookie. A big, giant, delicious. That's going to be my snack. Delicious. I don't have one of those Dallas cupcakes, so I need a little chocolate chip cookie. Ah. All right, 23-6. Surge, smashing them, returning out of the end zone, 2 yards deep, right to left. The Ravens on the return out to the 22, and the flag coming down. More on the return. Son Moore. But it's probably going to be holding it, back him up to the 10, perhaps. Whew. Need snack, need energy. I don't know what he said. He just did one of these. Thanks a lot, Zebra. Thanks for the no mic. Did they move him back? They still have it at the 21, 22-yard line. Nope. Don't know. Don't know what it was. They didn't tell us. They tried to tell us, but they didn't tell us. Yeah, so they have it at the 22. So Russell Tabor coming out there for the Ravens. See what they can do on this drive. All right, running back to his right, 3 wide. And throws it up top. Gets about 3 to the 35 and dragged down. Philip Okonkwo. He's rocking number 0. I think there was a jersey issue last 2 weeks ago because he was wearing number 86. I think that's what it was. But he's back to 0. Well, 3 yards from the reception. It's getting silent. Silent in the crowd. They should be getting loud. Takes the snap, goes up top, incomplete. Covered pretty well. Incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Ravens. I watched them. I covered one of their games, and they were pretty good. This game, they look horrendous. Are the Surge that good? They might be. Because the Ravens look like trash. Trash. Come on, Tabor. Do some damage. Shotgun rolling to the outside. Flag on the flag. 35 and smash out of bounds. But we got to see what the flag is. They gave it out to Rodney. Screen pass to Rodney. But there's yellow laundry on the field. Wake up, crowd. They're sleeping. Oh, offsides and they're declining it? Okay, so offsides declines. Gotcha. So first down for the Ravens. Let's get loud. Chugga. All right, they have it at the 34. Tabor sitting in the pocket. Over the middle, off the mark, incomplete. Not a good pass there. Trying to get it to Stadler. Can't do it. Can't get it done. Plenty of time to pass. Good blocking by the offensive line. Behind them. Way too far behind them there by Tabor. 2nd and 10. Yeah, they even got Ghazi on the helmets. Dropping tons of advertisements for him. Going out to the right, Tabor dumps it off over the middle and grinds to the 45 for a first down. Okonkwo. Yeah, buddy. The tight end coming through. Yeah, Tabor was going. The defender committed to Tabor, so he dumped it off to Okonkwo. Well done. Well done. And we're under 4 minutes to play in the first half. I need a snack. Tiebreaker in the second set. There's a chance to break center. And hands it over the middle, darting through past midfield, 6 yards on the carry. Perhaps 7 for the Rodney. As a moose. Rodney's a beast. Bell. Ooh. Approaching 3 minutes left. Ravens are going to gobble up a lot of this time and try to get a touchdown. Close the gap. They're going to try. They're going to try. 2nd and 3 on the Surge logo. Stays in the pocket. Throws a terrible pass. There's 3 Surge defenders around the receiver. Incomplete. Why was he doing that? Why was he throwing? He's trying to go to Oyewo. So much coverage. Forcing it. Terrible. Could have went anywhere else. If that was picked off, that would have been bad. Oh, was it tipped? No, it doesn't matter if it was tipped. Doesn't matter. Way too many defenders around the ball, around the receiver. Can't do it. Can't believe Rodgers is a Steeler. It doesn't turn the needle anywhere. Doesn't move the needle anywhere. Throws over the middle. First down to the 34. Let's go. There we go. Got one. Stanley coming through. Go, Stanley. Go, Stanley. Go. Stanley coming through. Yeah, I don't think it really matters unless Rodgers turns into his old former self. Um, the Steelers are going to be a borderline playoff team again. But to me, they're just an average team with or without Rodgers. Shotgun hands it off. Oh, baby. Nice run. First down to the outside. Good. Yes. To the end zone. Oh, take it down to the 3-yard line. Rodney can't get in, but it's going to be first and goal for the Ravens. Nice. Man, oh, man. I thought he was going to take that one to the house. You glad the Niners have Purdy? Well, they're a terrible move. Yeah, they might have. They could have went and got cut too if they wanted. But Purdy paid. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. First and goal when they get back. First and goal for the Ravens. Expansion announcement coming during the halftime of the UFL Championship game. That's what I'm thinking. Did they make that announcement about the announcement, Vince? That's what we were discussing before, that they're probably going to do it during halftime of the championship game. I was hoping it would be one of the games tonight, but you figure they're going to wait till the championship game. Yep. They're showing that block punt for a touchdown for the Surge earlier on. Block punt for a touchdown. They made an announcement on the announcements. All right, cool. So next week, what is it, Saturday? Saturday the 14th, around 9:30 Eastern Time. Whew. Sheesh. Saturday the 14th, 7:30 Rhino time, 9:30 on the East Coast for the announcements. Rodgers was washed up last year in Green Bay. Now he was injured, recovering from the injury, stands in the pocket, statue, can't move, can't run. Yeah, it's rough times for Rodgers. Part of his game was being able to run, which makes it even more impressive for like the Eli Mannings, Peyton Mannings, and Tom Brady's that sit in the pocket that don't really fully extend plays like all these other quarterbacks to get extra completions, all those extra yards, those extra touchdowns by moving out of the pocket and making a play. So they were able to be Hall of Famers without that extra oomph. That's how crazy that is. But first ballot Hall of Famer for Aaron Rodgers, tearing up MVPs in the NFL for years. Super Bowl champion, beating the Steelers. Now he goes to the Steelers. All right, here we go. From the 3. First and goal for the Ravens. Swings out to the 5. Tabor on the run. Bang, bang. Only gets to the 2 before he's brought down. So it'll be second goal. Second and goal for the Ravens. 23-6 lead for the Surge. They're saying the flag should have been thrown. Ooh, smashed. Oh, it was offsides? They're saying offsides on the Surge. They didn't catch him. Pittsburgh has one true wide receiver, Metcalf, whose prime was 3 years ago. Good, but yeah. Magic Man says the Steelers are cooked. Offside formation. Speaking of the middle, gets a yard to the 1. Oh no, they called it a penalty. So they didn't let us know. They were talking about the penalty. I thought they missed it, but it's first and goal, and there's another flag. So right now it's second and goal, but we're gonna see what this penalty is. Vince is thinking Seattle, Tampa Bay Bandits, New York Guardians, Columbus, or San Diego. A lot of choices there, Vince. Yeah. A lot of choices. We should put something in a poll on my channel. I'll put something out there. What will be the expansion teams? Breakers. New York. New York would be nice. San Diego, Columbus, Seattle, Tampa Bay. I don't know. We'll have to be patient if we can. Patience. Patience, people. Patience. What is going on? A personal foul on the Ravens? What is happening? Man, oh man, hit that like button, follow button, and subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation today. Hit that notification bell as well. Ding, ding. Let's go. UFL needs to stop putting teams in cities with NFL teams. Let's just dump like 25 teams in St. Louis. Oh, man. Unnecessary roughness on the Ravens. So, penalty, back them up, back them up, back them up. It said number 8. I don't know who that is. They have the number wrong? Oh, okay. It was a defensive tackle. Louis? Oh, he was coming out there for the quarterback sneak. So Louis, I was like, who the heck is that? I'm not used to defensive tackles having number 8. So Louis. And where did he get the personal foul? Let me see it. Gets up and pushes a Surge defender in the back. Flops on down. 7-6 center. He does it again. Does it again. Where the Tampa Bay Bandits are coming back? Tampa Bay. I'm not a big fan of the Florida. I feel like they don't come out to watch the games. All right, back to the 16 for second and goal. for the Ravens. Everything going wrong for Munich. Going Tabor on the run to the 10, sliding down with the Niner. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 9 as it's approaching 1 minute left in the first half. And it's snack time for the Rhino. Canton's a possibility. Canton. I don't know the relocation cities, but Seattle and New Orleans would be nice. What they give it to him at the 7. He slid down way before that at the 9. Anyway, so it's 3rd and goal at the 7. Flag coming down. Full start. They're going to back him up 5 now. The Ravens are terrible today. Terrible. Sheesh. All right, Zebra, let us know. Or you can turn on the mic and pretend like you're talking. I know that's what you're doing every time. You're like a mime. The ELF mime. Oh, it's a neutral zone. Oh, baby. All right. So that helps out the Ravens since it's on the surge. Interesting. All right. So a lot more manageable. I think it's at the 4. 3rd and goal at the 4 spot. 56 seconds on the clock. UFL better hurry up and get a deal with the NFL. The UFL isn't profitable, has low ratings on TV, and very low attendance. They got to pull a WNBA deal. Without the NFL, the UFL will be gone in the next 2 years. Don't hurt me, Magic Man. Don't hurt me. They got to go all WNBA. If they extend like practice squads and things like that, they can work with the European, the United Football League. They do something. We got to get some NFL players to play in the UFL. They got to be like, look, even though we signed these quarterbacks, let's get them some play time in the UFL. And that's what we need. So we get a little crossover, and they get the required game time experience to help them because they need that. These second, third, and fourth quarterbacks need that play time. So that'll help out the UFL and help out the UFL. If they can work that out somehow. Tabor on the run into the end zone with the sneak, and the Ravens put a 6er on the board. Let's go. All right, we'll be here, Gamer Boy. We'll be here. The NBA treats the WNBA like paying child support. Oh, man. Man. All right, 23-12. Back to an 11-point lead for the Surge. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Going for 2. Well, let's go. Tabor on the run, stumbles down at the 13. Nothing. Flag on the play. Stop it with the yellow laundry. Stop it. He calls it laundry too. I've been calling it that for a long time. Penalty on the Ravens. Declined. No point. It stays 11. Surge up by 11. Boom, 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 boom. Tabor tries to escape and goes down. Down. Oh, an injured Surge member on the defensive line, limping off to the sideline. We got a game, sort of. Still a 2-score game. But the Ravens have a little bit of life. They did get 2 touchdowns. They got a 12 spot. And the Surge have, what, 1 timeout left in this last 52 seconds. Bang, kicks it off. And bounces, scooped up inside the 5, returning it to the 20, and smashed down. 45 seconds left for the Surge. Marley on the return. Or Harley on the return. Not Marley. Harley. Another flag. Little pushing and shoving. I don't know who it was on. Was it on the Surge? Might have been on the Surge. I think they're backing them up. Oh, it was on the Ravens with a personal foul. You bozos. I thought it was on the Surge. Nope. More ridiculousness for the Ravens. All right, here we go. They're starting at the 35er. Screen pass. And gets to the 39 as he swung around. Harley. Harley Danger. Oh, wait, that's Harvey Danger. The one-hit wonder. I heard they had some good songs apart from their hit. Fumble! Oh, his hand up, fumble, and what? It goes back to the running back? How'd the ball go to his hands? What? Boom, the ball bounces down. Oh, it got kicked up. And, jeez. And Oyewo was able to scoop it up. Man, I thought the Ravens were going to jump on that for sure. I thought they had that. I thought they had a turnover in the Surge territory. That would have been a huge turnover. What are the Zebras doing? They just turned the camera away from the referee. I thought he was going to say something. Come on, Zebras. The Zebra Council. Let us know. Another personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. What are they doing? What are they doing? No discipline for the Ravens. Well, there's 8 seconds left. All right, so the Surge have it at midfield with 8 seconds left. Midfield. Let's go. Let's go. Takes the snap. It's got time. Swings over the middle. First down to 35, 30 to the 27 with 1 second left. They're calling timeout. Get a long field goal attempt. Jeez Louise. Who was that? Florian Lenghauer. Number 10, Lenghauer with the catch. So we're going to get a 45-yard field goal attempt. Man, oh man. Trying to make it a 14-point lead. Trying to make it 26-12. Surge with the penalties. Have a chance to get a 3-for. Field goal attempt coming from the right half. They got 3 seconds on the clock. This will take us to Locker return for a touchdown. That'd be hilarious. Snap high, holds, kick, drive, bangs it through. Boom! They get a three for 26-12. Surge, strike it through. 26-12, and we are at halftime. 2-touchdown lead for the Surge. Ravens, sloppy football, sloppy penalties, undisciplined. I'm taking a quick little break. I'm going to get some more water as well, a little bit of a snack, and this I'm probably going to take a 10-minute break. What time is it? 9:52. So I don't miss the third quarter. Definitely need to stretch it out as we're only on game two of four. 4 stream day. But I get to have lunch and set up my other streams at after this. So it's going to be busy, busy, busy for the Rhino. I'll be right back. 10 minutes. Halftime. Halftime. Whew. All right. Man, oh man. Got to stretch it out quite a bit. It's rough sitting in the chair all day. I don't know how people do this for 8 hours consecutively. Jeez Louise. Basically, 3 hours at a clip is tough enough. 8 hours a day in a cubicle in a chair? No way, Jose. No way. Let's see what's cooking. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum. Let's go. Child support. That's pretty funny, Magic Man. Pretty funny. All right, let's see. Let's check out the score. Yeah, the Musketeers beat the Rain 5-31-7. We covered that. The Lions took down the Panthers 45-13. Lions going to 2-2. Whoa. Okay, I thought something was different. The Frankfurt Galaxy destroying the Centurions. 26-0. Centurions and the Enthroners are really bad. Those are the two worst teams in the league. They're the worst. Oakland Invaders. Oakland. There's going to be nothing in Oakland. All the teams are moving away from Oakland. Let's see. What else do we have? The Sea Devils taking down the Thunder 31-14. The Vikings beat the Toronto 1-7. Yeah, the Bravos destroyed the Enthroners 45-7. Enthroners are bad. They're 0-4 easily. Centurions are bad too. Let me see. Where'd their game go? Yeah, 26-0 they're losing. So the Centurions going to go 0-3. The Enthroners and the Centurions are terrible. Yikes. Let me look to see if they have next week out there. Let me see. Week 5. Let me just look at week 5 real quick before we get to the third quarter. Panthers, Centurions, Sea Devils, and the Fire next Saturday. Enthroners, Thunder, Galaxy Storm, Mercenaries, Ravens, Bravos, and Tyrol. Might have to cover the Bravos and the Tyrol, Galaxy and the Storm. Saturday, Sea Devils and the Red Fire. Because the Panthers and the Centurions are bad. So those are the teams we'll probably cover. All right. All right. Getting back to the game. Here is the third quarter. Let's go. All right. All right. On the field. Getting ready for the kickoff. Oakland Invaders. Sunday morning football, people. Sunday morning football. This is what we do. Make sure you smash that like button, follow button, and subscribe button wherever you're watching. Sub it up. Join the Rhino Nation. We got to get closer and closer to 2,500. Brushing that guy's beard. What the heck is that? Don't know what was going on there. Anyways, so the Ravens get the ball to start the second half after the Surge got a field goal at the end of the first half to go up by 14. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got both UFL playoff games later on today. Those are going to be amazing. Panther Stallions and Defenders and the Battlehawks. Let's go. What up, Z? Good morning. I've been up since 4:30 Mountain Time covering football. Returning it from the 3 right to left. Out to the 30, spin maneuver to the 35, 40, still on his feet. Juking and down at about the 43, 44-yard line. I see yellow laundry on the field. Coleman on the good return. Let's see if it sticks. Otherwise, another penalty for the Ravens. Probably a hold. That is the way. That is the way. All right, let's see what the zebra has to say. Personal foul. Oh, a chop block. All right, so it was on the kicker. It was on the surge actually. Little chop block. All right, so great field position, extra 15 yards for the Ravens. Interesting. They're going to start inside um, the surge territory. Yeah, they're at the 42-yard line of the surge. Okay, so in the shotgun, running back to the right. To motion is the top receiver, going right to left. Ravens hands it off. Rodney up top, turns the corner, gets about 3 to the 39. To the 39. All right. Pretty darn good field position with the Ravens. Time to get some points on this drive. They went down 2 touchdowns, no big deal. Only. Only, only, only. All right. Tabor in the backfield. In the backfield ready for the snap. In the shotgun, hands it Rodney going up top again. First down. Down the sideline. Oh, baby, inside the 20, around the 15 where he goes out of bounds. Oh, it wasn't Rodney. My bad. It was Arush. Morgan Arush in the backfield. His first carry of the day. Catching us off guard. Marvin Arush. First down. As he's on the ground. He's going off Superman. Superman. All right, let's see where they have it exactly. First and 10, Ravens. At the 18-yard line. Inside the danger zone. Low snap, hands it off. Up the middle for 1. 1 for the Rodney. Back to the Rodney. Second and 9er. All right, I guess we fumbled it after his forward progression stopped. All good. All good, Zebras. All good. Okay, here we go. As they set in the shotgun, takes the hand of on out, down low, sits in the pocket. Tabor Sacked and throws. Yeah, that's going to be intentional grounding. He's going to get, he would have got sacked and he throws it right into the ground. No receiver in the area. Incomplete, getting slapped with the flag. A double whammy. What's the flag? They got the flag out there. Or that he was wrapped up and therefore it's going to be no flag. It's, the flag is out there. Yeah, that's got to be intentional grounding. Has to be. Has to be. What up, JJ? What's going on? Yep, intentional grounding. And they lose it down. Bam. That was terrible form by Tabor. What's going on? Play by play with the JJ. Ooh, get your coffee ready. It's still so early. It's almost 10:15 my time. But man, oh man. I've been streaming since 5 a.m. Rhino time, since 7 a.m. 3rd and 26. Tabor, you bum. You bum. 3rd and 26. 5 wide. Tabor rolling out to the right on the run. Is going to take off. Gets inside the 20 to the 19 and out of bounds. Flops down. Trying to get a call. Doesn't work. So let's see if they attempt a field goal. Yeah, because otherwise it's 4th and 13. Got to go for the field goal. JJ in the building. What up, JJ? European League of Football. This is what we're covering. This is only 8 hours in the future from me. 6 hours in the future from you. It's not easy waking up early to do this. I got to set up my other 2 streams after this game, though. Has 4 games today. Pressure and sacked. They were going for it on 4th and 13, and of course he gets sacked. Tabor goes down. Yep, and JJ, my stream ended late last night, so I set up my 2 streams for today last night and got to bed after midnight. So I basically fell asleep from like 12:30 to 4:30. So I couldn't I couldn't set up the other 2 streams. I was like, I need to get sleep. So I'm gonna put on lunch, set up the 2 other games, eat lunch, and be ready for kickoff at what time is that? 3 o'clock Eastern time. Probably have just enough time to set up my streams, eat, and get ready for the next 2. And pitches it up top on the end around and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not much there. It was Harley on the end around, doing it all for the Surge. Doing it all. I'm going to have to go to sleep early tonight. 4 streams is intense. It's a lot. 12 hours, people. 12 hours of streaming. Throws it over the middle, only gets about 3. Oh, yay, whoa. Did he hand it off or did he dump it off there? Couldn't even see. Either way, 3. 3rd and 7 coming up. Yeah, I'll be going to sleep early tonight. Probably once the playoff games are done, I'll be like, all right, I'm going to sleep. I'm off tomorrow, which is nice. Takes a snap, swings it down low. Where's the coverage? Ooh, and they're talking about a bounce. He's a yard short. He's going to be just short of a first down. It'd be 4th and 1. Embrow with the stop. That was Geyer on the catch and run. Stopping a guy just short of a first down. You don't have to sleep tonight. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be in a coma. I'm going to be in a hibernation tonight. They're going for 4th and 1. Sneaks up the middle. He looks stuffed, but there's a flag right away. Either it's offsides on the defense or legal formation on the offense. Which one is it? No sleep is for the week. I should do the NBA Finals game tonight? No way. The UFL playoff games are on tonight. For a football channel, playoff games for the UFL is huge. Illegal formation, so they're going to have to punt it away and back them up 5 yards. Get out of my face, you thirsty JJ. Ridiculous. All right, the Surge can punt it away. So the penalty hurts the Surge, and the Ravens get the ball back. Looks like they're bringing the pressure to try to block it. And they are. They don't block it. A shank of a punt. And bounces at the 42 and out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Not a good punt. A girlfriend that has multiple Andrew Luck jerseys. Affinity for hunting Bigfoot. Can it get any worse than that? I don't think it can get any worse than that, JJ. That sounds horrible. Sounds horrible. Sounds awesome. Sounds horrible. It sounds like the worst to me. Sounds like the Rhino getting a divorce. Why'd you get married? Because of the Magic Man? Thanks a lot. Why are you getting divorced? Because the Magic Man? What do you think? Have you seen this girlfriend? She's the worst. She's wearing an Andrew Luck jersey. What an idiot. Thinks Bigfoot is real. What a bozo. Of course I want a divorce. Shotgun, hands it off up top. Rodney with the stiff arm and gobbled up, loses a yard. Bam. Man, oh man. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Should be a Coco Golf fan too. That's fine. Works at Golden Corral and get a discount. I have nothing against Coco Golf. I was just rooting for Sabalenka. Tabor up top and can't make the grab incomplete to be 3rd and 11 as he was going to Stanley. The Golden Goose from the Golden Corral. The Magic Man trying to sabotage the Rhino. JJ joining in as well. Whole bunch of nonsense. Get a divorce before you even get married. And Tabor on the run, juking 45, 50, 45, 40, down the side of the 35, and out of bounds. That's a sweet run there by the Tabor. Trying to make up for the last drive where he took a couple sacks. Baruto. Tabor doing it with his legs. Dangerous. Not so much as a passer as a runner. All right there, JJ. Yeah, you will be right back. You will be. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Timeout for the Ravens. Wah, 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 wah. We are at 2,422 subs on our path to 25. Let's go. Make sure you like button, follow, subscribe, ring that bell, ding, 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 ding. Let's go. It's going to be a busy day. We'll see how much energy the Rhino has for the UFL. This is the first half of the double header. This is one of the double headers, as we have another double header later today. UFL playoffs, baby. UFL playoffs. All right, 6 minutes into the third quarter. Ravens driving. All Tabor, all the time. At the 36-yard line of the Surge. Motion goes down low. Running back to his left. Tabor takes a snap. Plays from fake. Stepping up in the pocket. Wants to throw it. Throws it deep. Back in the end zone. Incomplete. Almost got past the line of scrimmage. Probably should have ran it, but took a shot in the end zone. I like it. Appreciate it. Can't get it. Second down for the Ravens. Russell to the Tabor. Get it done. They don't have much room after the end zone out there. Not much room. You have to be careful if you're going full speed in the back of the end zone. All right, let's go. Trips to the top. Tabor trying to escape and wrapped up at the 45. Down he goes. Nice sack. Nice, nice, nice. Was that Malumba on the sack? Malumba. Yep, it is Malumba with the sack. Malumba. 3rd and 18. Tabor loves to lose a ton of yards. Loves to get sacked way back. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. He loves it. Backed up at the 44, out of field goal range. Rolling out to the right, screen pass the other way to nobody, incomplete. And we're going to punt. Man, oh man, definitely have to punt. Punt it up. Punt it away. What is that? Is that a snap? It goes all the way back. What the heck? What the heck? I'm like, I'm not gonna miss anything. That goes like way over. I gotta see that again. The Surge gonna have the ball inside the 20-yard line of the Ravens. What a complete disaster! And they have it at what, the 15-yard line? 15 of the Ravens. That's wild. Wild, wild, wild. Oh, it zooms out. Yeah, it goes way over his head. The snappers, the long snappers in this league, terrible. They're not even good at shotgun snaps. That's how bad they are. Yikes. Snapped over his head. Brutal. 8 minutes left in the third. Let's go. Oh, so they're doing a bunch of TV timeouts. That's why I don't think it was on camera. They butcher that a bunch here in the ELF. But the Surge of it inside the 20-yard line. Amazing. Amazing. Man, oh man. Like long snappers, if they don't make the NFL, they don't make it in Canada with the UFL, you can go to Europe and get a job easily. Easily. These guys can't do it. Centers and long snappers, they're shot. They are not good. If you want to go to Europe, play some football, center or long snapper, you don't get a job, plenty of job opportunities. Plenty. All right, so they have it at the 12, rather. The 12. They're going to pound it in and start running away with it. The Surge. TV timeouts are the worst. The worst. They're the worst around. All right, back in action. Let's see if the Ravens can stop the bleeding. All right, here we go. At the 12 in the pistol, hands it off up the middle, bounces to the outside and loses 3. Good defense there. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, yay, whoa. For the -3. Halfway through the third quarter, people. Only game 2 of 4 for the day. Lots and lots of football. Just getting started. Just getting started. And the pistol high snap. Fakes the fake. Hands it off, running inside the 10 to the 6er. Breaking tackles. Yawo coming through. Good morning, Jansen. What's happening? Jansen in the building. Let's go. All right, in the pistol, fakes a handout, throws it down low, and gets a first down to the 1. Almost in the end zone. That Icorn? Ishorn? Bam. First and goal from the 1 for the Surge. Let's go. I like Icorn. Icorn, the tight end. First and goal. They're lining up in a bunch formation. 2 wide receivers. Going for a little sneak. And boom! Touchdown time. Tennessee coming through. Dropping another 32 to 12. Putting it on here in the third quarter. Ready it on. Sneak up the middle. Man, oh man. 30 to 12, 20-point lead. By 3 touchdowns, 3 extra points. And this one comes through. Snap, hold, kick. And bangs it through. Another one. 33 to 12. Surge taking over. They were ahead by a bunch all game. Flag and play. Get that yellow out of here. Oh, you're the worst. Such a terrible song. I hate that song. Sweet Caroline is a pile of garbage. Hot garbage. All right, Zebra, what's the deal? Personal foul? Oh, personal foul on Acorn. The Acorn. And it's going to be assigned on the kickoff. So, womp womp. Third set, 6-4, Alcaraz. Sinner loses a set. Wow. There's a 1. Fourth set. Very nice. Alcaraz taking him down for okay. Taking him down a peg or two. I guess he was just warming up. He was just warming up for a couple sets. Makes sense. You learned that from Novak. Novak's been doing that for years. It's Alcaraz's turn. He must learn the ways of the Novak and take all those skills combined to take down the center. It is the only way. It is the only way. All right, kicking it off, bounces, scoops it up at the 10, falls down, gets up at the 13, avoids a tackler, and taken down to 15. Womp womp. That did not work. It is the only way, Giants fan. Only way. You got to conserve your energy and then strike in the third set. Strike again in the fourth. And then let them crumble themselves in the fifth as you take the whole match from them. Take their legs, and then you take their soul. All right, here we go. First and 10 from the 15 for the Ravens, going right to left. Low snap, scoops it up. Tabor, screen pass the other way, floats it over his head and incompletes. Going to Rodney, but brutal throw. Brutal throw, brutal execution. All right. Let's go, Ravens. Let's put some more points on the board. Do not get shellacked and smashed and thrashed. Let's make it interesting. Here we go. Motion up top, pitches it up top. Rodney loses, 6 yards back to the 9. That play was horrendous. So it'll be third and forever. And Munich. All right. Back to their own 9, third and 16. Tabor, don't get sacked in the end zone. Live to fight another day. And yeah, they hand it off in the middle. That gets it out to the 18. So it'll be fourth and 6. About a 10-yard run there by Rodney. And they'll punt it away. Yeah. If you want to be a center in any league, the easiest job opportunities out there in Europe. All right, here we go. Bounces it to the punter. Holy crap. Gets off the punt, but it's not a good one. And gets a few yards, but geez Louise. I'm not exaggerating with the job opportunity with these long snappers. It's pretty bad. The kickers, long snapper, that's the weakness for the ELF. But I kind of like that the kicking game is terrible because this would be football without the kicking game. And they have to go for it more. They have to be more aggressive, more football plays, less kicking. I like that. But the punting, they can't even get the punting down. Some of the shotgun snaps way too high, way too low. You don't know what's coming. You don't know what. You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Is that the call of the Cowboys fans? uh, down low for a yay-wo and it loses a few yards, second down. The call of the Cowboy. It's the Cowboy call. You know how they have like the duck call where it's like, we have that in the same thing, but it's just, and we call it the The cowboy call. We sell them. We sell them at all Giants games, Eagles games, and Commanders games. Everybody will love it. One's in the middle, gets a couple yards back, it'll be 3rd and long. We'll make a killing. Make a killing, Magic Man. Rhino, how did you retire from teaching? Well, I created the cowboy call and I sold like 20,000 at every game. At every NFC East game, including the playoffs. And even in all their away games, we sold it there. Killing. Made a killing. $5 a pop. Done. And gobbled up was another 2 yards. It'll be 4th and like 12. Hunter on the carry, and the Ravens get the ball back. The cowboy call. Make millions. Multi-million-dollar idea. They're going for it at the 30. Got to get to the 31. Got to get to the 21. Are they going for it? No, he's going to pooch punt it. Gonna kick him on field goal. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Decision to make, Surge. Decision to make. Woo! At least I made my thumbnails for the games later. I just gotta create the streams on Restream with the title, description, all that jazz. Hopefully, it only takes like half hour to make the 2 streams. And the Surge calling the timeouts. Under 3 to play in the 3rd. And the Surge going for it. Throwing it deep down the sideline. Nobody there. The receiver cut off his route. Incomplete. No first down for Hennessy. There's nobody there. No receiver there. So the Ravens take over. Turnover on downs. Whew. All right, Ravens. To make a move, you're down 3 touchdowns. Get it done. Get it done. Go, 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 go. Shotgun. Takes the snap. Tabor rolling out to the right. And hits his man juking in. Goes to the bounds after 8. And it'll be 2nd and 2. Can't see who it was. Show me who it was. Oh, Stanley? Of course it's Stanley. Couldn't tell the jersey number. Stanley. All right, 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard reception. Stanley is the man for the Ravens. Rodney and Stanley. That's it. That's all they got. All they got. Nothing else. Maybe a little side of a Conquo. Swings it up top. The pitch to Rodney almost loses that one. It gets shellacked behind the line. So loses 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be like 3rd and 6er. Oh man, 3rd and 6 of the Ravens. They do something good, they do something bad. They do something good. Oh nope, sorry, penalty. Tabor wants to run and gets sacked. Oh, the ball's loose. The ball's out of there. And the Surge recover it. Of course, the Tabor, brutal. Brutal. Oh, man, there's a flag on the play, too. What's the flag? Tabor stepping up in the pocket, nowhere to move. Bobbles it, bounces off the helmet. Almost intercepted, but it was technically a fumble. Recovered by the Surge. Don't know what the flag could possibly be. Tabor, brutal today. Brutal. Mm-mm-mm. What's the flag, Zebra? What's the flag? Taunting after the play by the Surge. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. 15 yards, back them up. They got the game in hand. I mean, we're not even into the fourth quarter yet, but the Ravens, they're outmatched today. The Surge are a step or two ahead. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. It's almost lunchtime, people. Almost lunchtime. What do we got? 10:44 Rhino time. Backing up the Surge close to midfield. 49-yard line of the Ravens. Match Day Madness. Buy some apparel from the ELF. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Tennessee hands it off down low. No gain. No gain on the play for the Hunter. With turnovers and play like the Ravens are playing, they're going to need a few days to come back in this one. 3rd quarter winding down, 45 seconds. Go. They're still blasting those stupid horns in our ears. In the pistol, hands it off up the middle, and gets about a yard before he's stuffed down. Am I making sausage and peppers today? No. Maybe tomorrow. I don't have any time today. I have 4 streams. I got to pick up all the supplies. I only have the sausages in the freezer, which I can take out tonight for tomorrow. And then I have to go buy the onions, peppers, jalapenos, habaneros, a little bit of. I got the sauce, but I would need all the other stuff. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 to go. All right, I guess it's a little TV time now, taking a long time. Ooh, all right, let me have some more. European League of Football, people. We got to try to push the ELF, get that out there, a little more mainstream. We're getting a little bit of the CFL action, but we need more of the UFL, and now just starting to build up the ELF, which is going to take some time. What's the difference between the UFL championship game and the XFL championship game? I know you calling both, and I thought they had merged. The XFL championship game is the conference championship for the XFL conference and the USFL conference championship. It's USFL conference championship and XFL conference championship. That's the name of the conferences in the UFL, underneath the UFL umbrella. So you got the UFL, USFL conference, XFL conference playing each other for the UFL championship. How's the visual? Does that help? Can you see it? That's what it is. It's not the UFL. It should be USFL championship. Must be nice to know how to cook. Um, a little bit. I just know a tad. I cook it up a little bit in in the frying pan. The dice it all up, and then toss it all into the crock pots and let that do the work for 8 hours. So yeah, it's great. And it's flipping delicious. Flipping delicious. Craziness. Or see, it is. It is. I wish I had time to get a nap in between, but I do not. Eating and setting up the streams. That's my break. The Leatherman, cool last name. I am the Leatherman. What? Leatherman. I feel like that's the only last name you can have to wear like black leather pants all the time. People won't think you're serious, but yeah, my last name. Of course, I have to wear these black leather pants. Who wears those anymore? Me. Runs in the family. It's in the blood. Now I want a pair of leather pants. Anyways, here we go. Right to left. The Surge makes the throw to the 30 inside to the 25. Let's go. Pedro on the catch. Pedro, number 17. The Pedro. Don't have him on the roster either. All right, at the 25er, hands it off, big hole, first down to the 11. Man, oh man, 14-yard run for the Oyewo, Oyewo, Ojivo, Oyewo, Oyewo, Oyewo. Anyways, any hoozle, a minute into the fourth, hands it off up the middle, nowhere to go, stutter step, and gets 3 to the 9. Oyewo coming through. Am I calling both games? I am. It's a 4-stream day. This is just one of the double headers, and I got a double header later. I have to cover it, man. I have to. It is football playoffs, man. I might take an impromptu nap during the games, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I can stay awake and have some energy for those 2 games later. I'm going to need a second wind. And the Surge dropping a timeout. All right. Whoo! Bum 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 bum. Oh, football and house duty the rest of the way. Yep, yep, yep. RC. Oh yeah. Not much else happening today besides football and food. Football and food until sleep time. I will be going to sleep early tonight, not by choice. I'm just going to fall asleep somewhere. And then I'm going to wake up sometime tomorrow. We'll be in a Rhino hibernation. All right, 2nd and 7 in the pistol. Takes the handoff. Oh, Hennessy. Oh, gets hit, drops the ball, but covers it up. Sacked. So it'll be 3rd and long. Da-na-na, ma-na-na, ma-na. 33-12. Surge on top. Ravens going to get their first loss of the season and drop the 2-1 after this one. All right, 3rd and 11. Here we go. Tennessee, the screen pass. He's got some room to run. Oh, gets tackled from behind as his helmet comes off and only gets to the 7. Oyiwo. There's a flag. Did he? Is he going to get stopped at the 15-yarder throwing the football in the Ravens' face, I think? Might be. Might be. Let's see.
What have I done?
The Zebra is figuring this out. I think that it might be a penalty on the Surge. Talking the Ravens going to back them up. Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. Yep. And it's on the Surge. Back them up. So we're going to back them up 15 yards, and it'll be 3rd and long. Trying to make it a tougher field goal so it stays a 3-score game, a 3-touchdown game, rather. Let me see what he did. He put the football at him. Oh, he smashes the football of his helmet. He's like, pow! Just like, pow! Jeez Louise. Oh, it's after the play, so they back him up 15 yards after the play. Okay. 4th and 20 from the left hash. And bang! Blocked! And the Surge covered up, but it is going to be the Ravens' ball. Got him. Yeah, field goals, punts. It is not easy to do in Europe. They don't have down the basics, the punting and kicking game. If you want to learn get some special teams experience as a coach, you can come out to Europe as well. Because, man, oh, man, they got to fix things up big time. 12:21 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. Ravens still have a chance. Only down 3 scores. Sorry, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. All right, they have it at their own 25-er going left to right. 4 wide in the shotgun, running back to the left. Wants to check it down. Nobody home. He wants to get sacked. He throws over the middle because he has to, because he didn't get sacked or run for it. And gets about, what is it, about 20 to the 44? 19? Nice play over the middle. Nice. Of course, it's Stanley. Malik Stanley. All right. Swings it down low. A screen pass close to the line. Gets about 2. Not much there. Gets a 2 for Arush. Marvin Rooch, second catch of the day. That one's only for 2. He had a lot more the last game I covered, but Rooch not doing much today. Stanley's the big boy. The big bopper for the Ravens. All right, 4 minutes into the fourth. Let's go. 2nd and 8. 4 wide. Running out of the pocket, avoids the sack, avoids the pressure, flag on the play. First down and more down the sideline, but it's going to be holding. So currently a first down, a big first down for Tabor. But probably holding in the backfield. Probably. Oh, holding on the defense. Never mind. So that's a huge first down for the Ravens. All the way to the 36-yard line of the Surge. Okay. All right. I assumed it was holding on the offense, holding on the defense. Here we go. Shotgun. Fashion fake, pump fake, going deep. Man to man, knocked away, a little underthrown, incomplete. Going to Stanley, but nope. I don't think so. That Siebert? Siebert, the safety making the stop, making the breakup. All right, here we go. Pressure, might have been a hold. Tabor throws it up top, hits his man, trying to break some tackles down the sideline, gets 8. And out of bounds at around the 29. La 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 la. Stadler on the catch. Michael Stadler. Stop it with the sound effects. They're driving me crazy. 3rd down for the Ravens. Here we go. Takes a snap. Got a couple spies on Tabor as he runs to the outside. Goes over the middle, hits his man to the 15 for a first down. Stanley open over the middle. Of course, it's Stanley. First down. Here we go. Stanley doing it and doing it and doing it well. All right, Ravens. Get a touchdown, make it a 2-touchdown game. They're at the 15-yard line in the red zone. Highway to the danger zone. Danger zone. Takes a snap. He's got time. Going to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Bang! Makes the grab. Touchdown. Does some grass. Angels. Stanley. Got it again. Oh, baby. Touchdown for the Ravens. Bang. 33-18. Cutting the lead to 15. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Tabor's out there to go for 2. Interesting. Down by 15. Taking the snap. Motion by the wide receiver. Tabor floats it up top. Drops it in there. Stanley goes and gets it. Boom. It's a 13-point lead by the Surge. Put another 2 on the board. 2-touchdown game. Wow. All right. And the 2-touchdown game with extra points gives them the dub. TV timeouts. Enough of this nonsense. 9 minutes left in regulation time. 9 minutes. I'm only gonna have an hour and a half to set up those streams. I thought it would end at like 11:15. It's gonna probably end at like 11:30 my time. Put on some food, set up the streams, rock and roll. Oh man, I mean, if I at least get one done, then I consider the other one done at halftime and get that going. So, oh man, oh man, man, oh man. All right, TV timeout. Enough of that nonsense. Yeah, if the Surge, yeah, they get a field goal at 16, so it's still doable. So if the Surge get a touchdown, it's over. A field goal still makes it a 2-touchdown game with 2 2-point conversions. So that's that. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Well, rise and shine, people. Rise and shine. I only need like 7 more cups of coffee, and then I'll be fine. I'm gonna do a lot of four streams for the NFL. A lot of them must keep grinding. Only way to crack that algorithm, do it consistently. Do it all the time, nonstop. TV timeouts. Nonsense, I tell you. Nonsense. Kick it into the end zone for a touchback. All right, all right, all right. Wah, 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 wah. So the lead is only 13 for the Surge. Only 13. Bam, 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 bam. All right, here we go. Back in action. At the 30-yard line, going right to left, hands it up the middle, tackled right away, loses 3. Bang, down goes Hunter. Nice, nice, nice. A 3 and out would be huge for the Ravens. Huge. But time is against them. Bam, 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 bam. Zion Gibble? Is that who made the stop? That guy's a big guy. Zion Gibble. That's how you say his name. Throws it down low to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 5 after the reception by Geyer. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. Well, bam. All right, so let's see. They need that 3 and out. We're at 8 minutes left. 3rd and 5 over the Surge. Ravens need to stop. Stuff them. Are they blitzing? Are they rushing 6? Rushing 6. Throws it up top. It's his man first down. The blitz doesn't work. Gets it out quickly. Gets 10 yards. And Pedro coming through with the first down. Pedro. All right, that one hurts. That one hurts the Ravens. Things are getting tighter and tighter with every first down by the Surge. 13-point lead for the Surge. And we're about 7 minutes left in regulation time. in the pistol. Hands it off. Gets about 4, just short of midfield. Well. All right. They don't get this stop here, it's going to be pretty much over. Since it's a 2-score game, 2-touchdown game. So they got to stop them, get a touchdown, stop them again, and get a touchdown. So 6.5 left. Running out of time. Throws it down low and gobbled up. Loses 2 as he throws it to Harley. All right. So it's 3rd and long. That was a nice defensive stop. But that'll take us down to 6 minutes left. The quick wide receiver screen doesn't work. The blitz by the Ravens didn't work last time. There's a flag on the play. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Random flag. Waiting for the zebra. Hands to the face. Oh, no, it was on the offense. Oh, he went the wrong way. All right. So 10-yard penalty, back in the mud. It'll be 2nd and a long way. 2nd and 16. Okay. All right. 2nd and 16 for the Hennessy. John's back in coverage, only rushing 4. Pressure coming through. Hennessy swings it down low, breaking the tackle. Gets to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 5. After he gets 11 yards. Hunter with a nice catch and run. 3rd and 5. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I feel like a sneeze is incoming. You're eating noodles and pizza. Noodles on the pizza? Chinese noodles, lo mein? Do we have lo mein on the pizza? Is that what you're doing, RC? I gotta get food. I should go run and put some food in the oven so I can get it done after this game. Going deep up top. Got a man open. Drops it in there. All the way to the 5. How do you let that happen? Throwing it deep up top. Harley coming through. Doing a little dance. 1st and goal for the Surge. Where's Caitlin Clark at? Indiana to watch the Pacers game. Man, oh man, how do you let him beat you down the sideline? You're sick of it being out. I know. You gotta start doing the play-by-plays with her, RC. You gotta do it. I know Snowman covers the games, but that's what you can take over. I want to cover a few of the games as well, but I could possibly cover Tuesday, the 10th, and possibly Sunday, the 22nd this month. But that's it for this month. I'll have more time in July than June, but got to take advantage of the WNBA, my man, at the 6-yard line for the Surge. Pretty much donezo. 4:47 on the clock. You've done 1 game this year. You must do more. Flag on the play? What the heck is happening? Oh, the Surge called the timeout. They're about to get dropped with the delay of game. So timeout on the field. Fourth set, 5-3 center with Alcaraz serving. Oh, he's up a break. Ruh-roh. Center just has to hold serve for the win. Alcaraz will go make it 5-4, and then Sinner's just going to serve for the win. Yikes. That is good. Technical. All right. Sinner might be taking it. These are two of the best in the world. In the world. Wow, they made two offensive linemen eligible since they're just going to pound the rock up the middle. No wide receivers, all offensive linemen, couple fullbacks, and a running back, and a quarterback. And hands it off up the middle inside the 5 to the 3. Hunter on the run. Sturman does great at calling the Indiana Fever games. He gives you old school radio gamecast, play-by-play feelings. Yep. He's been doing it for a long time. He does the old school stuff. Same thing with JJ. They go old school. Old school radio broadcast. Classic. 3rd and goal. Takes a snap. Hennessy. Pressure. And avoids the sack. Looking. Throws it back in the end zone. Incomplete. All right, so they have to kick a field goal to make it a 2-touchdown, 2-point conversion game. Yeah, Snowman covered, I think, all the games so far. What was it, 9 games? 8 games? Maybe 9 Fever games. I think he covered them all. I think. All right, short little 21-yard field goal from straight ahead. High snap, bangs it through. 3 points on the field goal. Let's go. I'll be back in a second. All right. And the Ravens returned it. They just missed the kickoff. Had to go put on the food. 3:49 left. It is 36-20. Surge on top. Let's go. What up, Snyder? Sorry I had to step away. What's up, Chubby Unicorn Nation? Let's go. We're winding down to the second stream of the 4 streams of the day. Tabor throwing it deep. And can't make the play down the sideline. He had safety help up top anyway, but incomplete. Stanley, of course. Going deep to Stanley, can't get it. Bam, 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 bam. What's good, Snyder? What's happening? Good to see you. Glad to have you. We got the 2 UFL games in a little while. I got to set those streams up. Almost halfway done for the day. 5-4 Sinner with Sinner serving for the match for the championship. Going deep up top, hits his man down the sideline. What the heck? Touchdown Ravens. What is going on? All the way to the house. Moore. See ya. Moore is gone. There's a flag on the play. So the defense was offsides. It's going to be touchdown Ravens. Wide open. How do you let him run by you? I was roughing the passer. So it's good. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Tabor throws it deep up top. Moore just burns the secondary. What a blunder. Wow, he's got speed. Moore to the house. Holy crap, what the heck was that about? You had your Sleeper Dynasty draft yesterday. At least you did better than Moss. All right, all right, all right. Man, wow. 3:35 on the clock. The Ravens down by 10. 36-26. From North Carolina, Tabor. The Tar Heels, they're saying. 10-point lead, trying to make it a one-score game. They're going for 2 at the 1 after the penalty. Offset I formation. Strong side down low. And play action fake. And hits his tight end. The offensive lineman, rather. Oh, it's a defensive tackle. Defensive tackle. Who was that? Louis. That's Louis who had the penalty before. He gets the touchdown this time. The play action fake. Louis gets the 2-y. That was terrible. I don't regret anything. I would do it again. 3:35 on the clock. It's an 8-point game. It's a one-score game. Wow. 36-28. It's a touchdown, a 2-point conversion away from tying this game to go into overtime. Who would have thought that would be happening with the way that the Ravens been playing today? A blown coverage. He just lets Moore run by him. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right. Well, we're going to need to see some offense from the Surge. Wow. .335 left. The Ravens have 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. And touchback. All right. Ravens still have a chance, people. They have a chance. Touchback to the 30. All right. Drive down the field. They probably need I'm going to say roughly 2 first downs to seal the deal. Maybe 3. 2 might do it depending on when they get those first downs. So 2 first downs to the Surge should seal the deal. All right, here we go. Going right to left. Stuttgart hands it off down low. And Spinorama gets about 7. Not a bad run. Hunter on the carry for 7. Good play. Good run on first down for Hunter. Yeah, because they might get another first down. So don't call timeout now because the next play they might get the first down. It's going to be under 3 minutes to play. You picked up RJ Harvey for your flex. Hope he kills it this year. Nice. I like it. I like it. Runs it up the middle and gets about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1. That's a solid pick there, Snyder. How many pickups do you have in that league? Unlimited? Unlimited? Alcaraz broke him? 5-5 and Alcaraz to serve? Wow, that is huge. That is huge. Unlimited pickups all year long? Man, oh man. The Ravens call the timeout. It's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. They need a big stop right here. Better dial up something good, Surge. .243 on the clock. Bunch formation, sneaks up the middle. He's got it. Got it, got it, got it. Looks like a first down from the Hennessy. So move those sticks. It's pretty much game, set, match. The Surge are going to hold on. The Ravens still have a timeout. Are they challenging this? Hennessy gets it. He's got it. He's got it. Are they challenging it? Takes it down to the 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning and 1 timeout. Not looking good for the Ravens. 2-minute warning. The good old snowman. Alcaraz might steal the second set. Sinner had him on the ropes, but it was a rope-a-dope. Nobody knew about the rope-a-dope. Alcaraz learned that from Foreman. The rope-a-dope, and he learned everything else from Djokovic. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Almost lunchtime, people. Almost lunchtime. Surge trying to close this game away at on the other side of the 2-minute warning. We got the UFL playoffs in a little while. In about 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours till a double dose of playoffs for the UFL. It's pretty much over, even if they don't get a first down. But 1 timeout for the Ravens. So they run a play, call a timeout, and they have to run another play. Get that clock moving. Jacobs and Cook are your RB1. Nakua and Brown, St. Brown, your wide receiver one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's solid. 6-5, Alcaraz. Might get a tie break. Or Alcaraz breaks for set number 2, and they go to the 5th. A huge battle. These guys are going to be battling it out for years, these two. These guys are going to be battling it out. They're a step and a half above all the other guys at this point in time. It's like 1, 2, And then 3, 4, 5, 6 are right down there. So they are a bit ahead of all the other guys. All right, here we go. In the pistol. Hands it off, breaks a tackle. The second guy gets him, loses a yard, back at the 39. Proper timeout with a $1.55 left. Who was that? Oh, Hunter. Hunter on the carry. All right, out of timeouts for the Ravens. So 2 more running plays is going to basically bleed the clock dry. But the Ravens get the ball back. Unless these next 2 runs bust for a first down. 36-28. Surge trying to hold on and seal the deal here in the fourth quarter. Trying to seal the deal. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. Deep da 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 deep da da ba 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 da da da. Mayfield at quarterback with Herbert as your backup. I did that last year. I had Herbert as my starter, Mayfield as my backup, but that changed real quickly. Quick, real quick. Changed real quick. Runs it up the middle for 5. And it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Surge. Nasri with the stop. All right. One more play. Let's see if the Surge will have a chance. The Ravens have a chance to get the ball back. They can take it down to 110 before they snap it. The Ravens just won't have much time unless there's a crazy blunder here at the end. High snap, hands it off. Trying to break to the outside. Gets you. First down for the Surge. Jumping over a player to the 46-yard line of the Ravens. And it's officially done. Oyewo with the run. Oyewo with the first down. Oyewo gets the Surge to the win, giving the Ravens their first loss, dropping them to 2-1. Now they just run out the clock with no timeouts. Done, and done. Hopefully Tembe has an offensive repeat of last year. Quite possibly. Kneels it down, and it's done. Game, set, match. All right, congratulations to the Surge holding on for the win. They did outplay the Ravens. Ravens tried to make it interesting, made it a one-score game. Best they can do. Best that they got. All right, we'll be back in an hour and a half for the UFL playoffs. Stallions and Panthers and the Defenders and Battlehawks to decide who's going to the UFL Championship game. Thank you, Rhino Nation. I got to go set up my streams and eat some lunch. I'll be back in 90 minutes, people. Thank you. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button before you run away. We're only halfway done with the streams. So I will see you guys in 90 minutes, people. Catch you later there, Snyder. Good luck in your fantasy football. It's been a little while there, Giants fan. We got to shut it down on the vertical